this is a second part of Venus. So more things came to my mind, and I realised that I had this pic here that I was going to show, and I forgot to show it. But you see, if in the heliocentric model, if you have the sun over here, and then Venus is orbiting the sun and Mercury, and here they've expanded this Earth. As you can see, it's a 24-hour clock. So night, how is it possible that we see Venus up here, up around here, and Mercury around about here? The highest Mercury gets is about, depends. It'll never be more than 28 degrees from the sun. No, it's 28 degrees. That's right. Okay. So, but Venus is 48 degrees, and you can see her at night at that 50-degree mark many times. In fact, if you go out this evening, look to the west, you will see Venus. How is that possible? Eric the Ball Breaker, let you see the impossibility of this absurdity.
Of the universe. Our sun is at the center. In the heliocentric model of the universe, our sun is at the center of a solar system, orbited by the planets in the order of Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. Due to this arrangement, as you can see in the following image, since Mercury and Venus are situated closer to the sun than the Earth, an observer on Earth would have to always be facing the sun in order to view them. If an Earth observer was on the dark half, facing away from the sun, it would of course be impossible to see Mercury or Venus, because the entire mass of the globe Earth they believe they're standing on would be in the way, blocking their ability to see Mercury, Venus, and the sun. This means that in the heliocentric model, the only time an observer on Earth should ever be able to see Mercury and Venus is during the day, when the sun is also visible. For an observer on the globe Earth to be able to see Mercury and or Venus at nighttime is simply impossible. As you can see in the following clips, however, you can find by filming or searching for yourself, depending where and when you're shooting from, Mercury and Venus can and are both visible at night. For hours before dawn and hours after dusk, these luminaries can be seen shining bright with the sun nowhere to be found. Again, if these luminaries were truly orbiting around the heliocentric solar system, the only times they could be visible to an observer on Earth, the sun would also be visible. Naysayers will claim that seeing these luminaries before dawn or after dusk is due to some perfect angle achieved, where the sun is being totally blocked by their ball Earth, but the inner planets are somehow still visible. When we film Venus 2 hours before sunrise, or 2 hours after sun, however, the reality is that the globe Earth would be 210 degrees away from the sun, with hundreds of miles of curved Earth blocking their view to anything on the other side, and no line of sight possible. This is just one of hundreds of such proofs that you are not living on a tilting, wobbling, spinning space ball in a CGI solar system. When ready to finally cure your chronic vertigo and cease your dizzying spin around the galaxy, please sit down with an open mind and humble heart to watch or read the following presentation, 200 Proofs Earth is Not a Spinning Ball. Thank you.
Go, Eric the Ball Breaker. And I will go down in history. I will go down in history as one of the greatest ball breakers ever. And I'm going to make that happen by making all these lovely little presentations nice and quick and easy for you. Next one, we're going to debunk all of these movements. Fancy this, we're doing Mark 847. Oh my God, what is this? 1,000? So 847,000 Mach is the fourth movement of the Earth. So we're flying through the heavens this fast, which is actually 650 million miles an hour. So every hour, we're traveling 650 million miles. Every hour, we are traveling 650 million miles. Every hour, we are traveling 650 million miles. And the stars never change. Boring old Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, etc. Year in, year out, millennia in, millennia out. And for 450,000 years of Egyptian recorded history, which the Romans stole from the Alexandrian Library and hoarded it in the Vatican. For 450,000 years, no stars have changed in brightness, luminosity, distortion, parallel. We are doing this breakneck speed of, get it, 847,000 Mach. That's 847,000 times faster than the speed of sound. Pretty boring light show, I reckon. I'm disappointed, God. You really disappointed me, good old God. Oh, God. It's so boring. Every day there's just freaking Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, year in, year out. So all of this is globe-tartery, folks. It's a stupid, pathetic, demonic, satanic false idol, the Santa Ball, and I'm going to destroy the false idol of all the deluded globetards who think they're upside down spinning in Australia, trying to fall off the bottom of the Santa Ball. So, well, they probably will, I think, because they're all off to get the vax. No flat earthers do vax because they're too intelligent. But globies will. You'll find one day in history, we will go back and we'll see all the stupid people that went and got the vaccine, and we'll see that not one of them was a flat earther. That will go down in history, and my words will go down in history. It will be all stupid globetards who believe in the Jesuit Santa Ball. This is the model I use, folks, and I'm going to be teaching it today live on my channel. Stay tuned in a couple of hours, coming straight from Puerto Morelos, Quintana Roo, Mexico, where I will be teaching the true apple model that Stan Tenen teaches in Dan.
As I go around, I'll show it to you from here, there's three hand-shaped sections. And so there'd be 4 fingers in each one, the thumb in the middle. There'd be 12 fingers around the perimeter. And thus you have 12 tribes around the seed center, the star, the tabernacle, if you'd like. In other traditions, there are 12 apostles, there are 12 knights around the round table, there are 12 imams of Shia Islam, there are 12 houses to the zodiac. There are a whole number of 12 around 1 forms. And in the middle, of course, if we were to open it,
watch what happens when you go to the middle, the Midgard of the Nordics. This is a Hebrew scholar, guys. This is not some Joe Blow. This is the Hebrew, what they know, the true model is the apple model, Apollo, Allah, etc.
this disc, I don't know if you can see this very well, but the disc is the flat earth. This is where, I'll put it inside and you can see the hand in there. You put the hand inside, this disc becomes the earth, there's the sun, this is the heavens, the dome. And what we've got in our model, again,
and that comes from the apple. The hand, which is called mano, called man. Man comes from the hand, mano. He manipulates, manages, maneuvers, manufactures. So this is the true model. It's the apple model, and this is the apple that we're going to learn about, folks. The Taurus field that you are, it's an apple. That's the true nature of an apple. Apollo, this is Apollo, and the earth is the plane in the center. And you heard Stan Tenen speaking about the dome. We all know about the dome, folks. For all of you globies who are still laughing, well, we get the last laugh because looky here, shall we? I've got a lot of little goodies for you, Globies. Oh boy, 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 boy! I'm gonna pull your panties down so nice, and everyone's gonna get a chance to see your small bits. Don't worry, you will get a good chance. Everybody will see your small little, tiny, 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 little bits, really, really little, and brain dead. Yeah, this presentation here I've got here, it's going to destroy globe tartary forever and ever. See, there's the apple. It's an apple. That's the Nordic religion, man. If you laugh at the flat Earth, you laugh at all the Scandinavian people. You're just laughing at them as though their ancestors were stupid. There it is. There's Stan Tennant's flat disc. Okay. So I've got something for the people who think the dome is just a fantasy. Look, they're sticking it, the Reichstag building in Germany, they're sticking it in your face. There's the North Pole right there in the middle. Right in your face. Let's see, what have I got for the globe tards today? Where is it? About the dome, the railgun, impossible. Look at that. Oh, I've got some goodies here to destroy them forever and ever and ever and ever. And Elijah slew the priests of Baal. I am the Baal priest slayer. The ones who teach the Santa Ball. That's what's going to happen. I'm going to just push them off. All right, where is it? Where is the... Encyclopedia Britannica, speaking about the firmament. Yes, I did the Suez Canal one. Did the Bolivian salt lakes. I've got way more delicious flat earth truths coming, folks. It's just, the Santa balls are just going to look so ridiculous. Oh, look at this. This happens, this has been happening for millions of years, where Polaris has just been there, and we're doing Mach 847,000. 650 mile every hour, and yet this never, ever, 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 ever changes. Globetards, you are so brain fucking dead, stupid. And they're sticking it in your faces. There you are, it's in the movies. They're telling you. Oh yeah, but they come up with these really stupid excuses. They've got so much pseudoscience, they're pathetic. They are pathetic. We've got all the science experiments that have proven the Earth is stationary, including Pierluigi Iguina, which I have made videos about. Here we go. Look at this. Oh, this will be nice, won't it? Yes. So Encyclopedia Britannica 52. You see, they were laughing at Stan Tenen, a Hebrew scholar.
Okay, you guys remember how I showed you the maps that were here on Earth before 1958, before the governments took them out? And I'm going to show you the Encyclopedia Britannicas in the public libraries before 1958. Here's volume 2 out of the alphabet A. And we're going to flip to the Antarctica, which, and this is from 1958, as you can see. Now, we're going to flip to the Antarctica and see what the Encyclopedia Britannica from 1950 Arctic Treaty says is there. Now, you won't find the new encyclopedias because the government's banned them. But what I want you to notice right here is, notice how it says the flights proved inland areas to be featureless in character with a dome 13,000 feet high at about latitude 80 degrees south longitude. Take a really close look at that. Now I'm going to zoom it in for you. When they returned to New Zealand, these flights proved the inland areas to be features with a character with a dome 13,000 feet high at about latitude 80 degrees south, longitude 90 degrees east. if this doesn't make sense to you, let me show you with an image of what a flat Earth map would look like. Now, this is what a latitude 80 degrees south would look like on a flat Earth map. As you can see, the dome comes down closer to you over the wall, which will be about 13,000 feet. Now, if you go back out into the center of the Earth, or at the North Pole, and try to go up to the firmament with a little bit of calculation, it's going to show that it's about 385,500 feet away. It's really, really simple, folks. They're just now new to all this. You can say, well, this guy is crazy talking about, but what you got to ask yourself is, why do all the maps before 1958 show a flat Earth with the ice wall around it and a firmament, a dome? And why does the encyclopedia tell you that there's a dome there and it gives you the exact height at a certain latitude and longitude? Well, the reason is because in 1958, that's when all governments and all nations of the world signed the UN treaty to ban all civilians from going to the Antarctica. And NASA came in and erased everything, just like they're erasing everything today. So again, ask yourself, if all existed before 1958, why doesn't it exist now? How come it all of a sudden was erased and just disappeared out of your history books, out of your encyclopedia at all?
Oh, I know why. Hey, hang on. Oh, I was going to answer his question. I know why, because they learnt it in kindergarten. They saw the globe on the teacher's desk, the false idol of Satan, Baal, the ball, and they are the priests of Baal. And Elijah slaughtered them in the valley of Kishron, and he slaughtered them there. And that's my job. I am Elijah, and yeah, I'm going to make some balls disappear. Let's put it that way. Eh? Thanks, guys. Look out for part 6 coming soon, and in about 2 hours there will be a live presentation on how to teach syncretism, the Sam Best method. See you there.